In this video, we're going to go over how to change colors or add new yarn in your work. Now, when I was first starting out, the prospect of changing colors in my knitting was actually really super intimidating to me, but it is actually incredibly easy. I promise, it's very easy. And this is the same method that you would use if you want to change colors, or if you're simply if you've run out of a skein of yarn and you need to start a new skein. It's the exact same process. So I have this swatch here, and please ignore the holes in my swatch. This is the same swatch that I used to go over eyelet increases, so these are my little eyelets. So I am ready to start the knit side of this project, and I have just cut, as you can see, I have cut this yarn so we can actually just get rid of that, and I want to add this white yarn. So what I'm going to do is I am going to insert my needle as if to knit, and you can tighten this down a little bit if you're nervous, and then you just take your new yarn, loop it, hook it around, draw it through, and you're just doing a knit stitch, and you have just added a new color. It is that simple. All you do is you just start knitting with your new color. Now, there are some methods for how to keep going from here. Some people tie a little tiny knot. They tie the pink thread and the white thread together so that it doesn't come unraveled. That creates a little knot in your work, and some people say that that's like a major no-no. Another thing that people do is they just let it go, and they just pick up the live end of their yarn and they just start knitting and just weave these ends in later. One thing that I like to do is actually I just keep the tail end and the live end together, and I actually knit a few stitches along using both of those. So this is how it looks. So you insert your needle, and instead of dropping the tail end and just yarning over with the live end, I actually yarn over with both of these, like that, and that just secures it a little bit more. And I do, depending on how I'm feeling, 2 or 3 like this. And the only thing that you want to remember is that when you come along for your purl side, you want to remember that you don't actually have 6 stitches here, you just have 3, and they're just a little bulky. This does add some bulk to your knitting, so if you really don't want to do that, you're welcome to tie a knot or to just say a little prayer and keep going. It doesn't matter. That's just one of the methods I like to use. And then once you're feeling better, you just drop the tail end and you just keep going. And it is that simple. All you do is you just start knitting with this new color. It's that easy. And once again, this is the same method for adding a new skein. So if I ran out of the pink yarn and was starting a new pink skein, I would do exactly this. And as you can see, it's it's seamless. You really can't see any flaws in your work as a result of adding new yarn. And that is how you change colors or add new yarn.